Go on YouTube. What's good, guys? So I'm just coming from work, and it's around 8 a.m. over here, and I'm on my way to school. So I just wanted to let you guys know about wet dreams. So a lot of people have been confused recently about wet dreams. People are quite worried if they've lost their streak, if they've kind of relapsed. This is how I'm going to put it. It is never a relapse if you never did it consciously, because wet dreams can be caused by a variety of things, like various reasons why you can have a wet dream. The pathological wet dream is a wet dream where the previous night, so before you went to bed or before you had that wet dream, you engaged yourself in sexual thoughts, or you watched things that stimulated you sexually. That is a pathological one, and that I will count as a relapse, personally. But technically that's not a relapse because it was not consciously, you were still in sleep, but it was triggered from the things you had watched previously. So yeah, that's one reason. And then another reason is simply for the fact that maybe you walked a lot. By walked a lot, I mean maybe you took a lot of steps the day before, because this is how it works. A lot of steps increases the amount of heat in your body. The more you walk, I don't mean walk, I mean take a step, like walk. The more you walk, the more heat is produced in your body, and the more heat is produced in your body, the more heat is produced in your scrotum, and the more heat is produced in your scrotum, definitely there will be emission, because now the semen is disturbed. It has been activated, it has been put into an active state, so it's going to be disturbed, and definitely it's going to look for a way to go out, either through transmutation or through releasing. And definitely releasing is what's going to happen when you are sleeping, because yeah, there's just too much heat in the body. Also, when you sleep, I think it's advisable that you sleep naked most of the times, except in winter where it's very cold, and then you might need to have like cover, you might need to cover yourself and all that. So yes, when you sleep, I would advise that you kind of sleep naked. You don't cover yourself with a lot of things, because heat is the number one reason why you have wet dream. When your body is when your body is undergoing too much heat, when the temperature is really high, most people have wet dreams, just simply for the fact that I had explained how it happens. So another reason is the fact that you had an erotic dream, and that you do not have a control over. Although it might have been from what you watched the previous night, but sometimes you might not have even watched anything. You might be on monk mode, but then during sleeping hours, you could dream of a girl, maybe a girl who you used to have something with, or just a random chick, man, who you might have been fantasizing to smash and all that. You might dream about her, and then in dreaming about her you release. It's just like when we were all kids, you dream that you are taking a piss in the toilet, but then you wake up and the whole bed is wet. It's the same thing. You dream that you are having sex with a woman, and then you wake up and then you are nutting on yourself. So that's another reason why you might experience wet dream. Also, the type of food you eat is also a contributing factor to why you experience wet dreams. Especially sweet food. When you eat sweet food before bed, like I think eating on this journey, man, eating should be done before 7 p.m. Anything you want to eat should be eaten before 7 p.m. you know. So when you eat a lot of garlic, a lot of sweet food, a lot of what you should be eating mostly is milk products, you know, dairy products, and garlic, sorry, I think ginger, I don't know, one of those two are not allowed to be eaten. Then meat, you have to also reduce the amount of meat you eat, you know. But then look, all these rules are for people who are trying to be monks, man. I don't know how to say it, bro. The world we live in, first of all, a lot of us are working not so good of a job to be able to like provide all these extra necessities for ourselves, you know. So if you're able to, whatever you're able to get your hands on, just eat it, you know, but just try and eat properly and eat at the right time as well, and then you might save yourself from having a wet dream, because having a wet dream is not a bad thing per se, you know. It's only your body's way of telling you that you're in your optimal process of being a man, you know, and that optimal process being that you have a lot of sperm stored in you already, so the body is going to look for any reason, you know, to release excess, the ones that are going to become harmful to your body in the future. So guys, yes, a wet dream is not a bad thing, you know. The only thing that is bad is doing it willingly, is being conscious of it, you know. But the moment you are no longer conscious of it and it happens, then that is not a wet dream. That is just, you know, nature's way of taking care of you. So do not be worried. You have not lost your streak. You are still on your journey, you know. It's just a wet dream. It's just your body regulating itself. It is normal. You are no longer releasing, you're no longer busting your nuts, you are no longer giving your energy to women. So that energy being stored up in you at some point is going to want to look for an escape. It's just like a nuclear reaction. The moment you hit it to its boiling point, I don't know how to say it, to the limit, it kind of explodes. That's how a nuclear reaction comes about, you know. It kind of explodes. So the same thing is happening within you. There's a lot of nuclear reaction going on within you just because of this energy you are storing up, you know. So yes, things are going to happen that are not in accordance with your plan, but you have to accept them as part of the journey, you know. So yes, embrace it, man. Embrace the journey, because it's all part of it, and and she had to bend, man, and you'd be fine at the end. God save my eyes, man. I had to take a look at that. But yes, see you guys in my other video, man, and stay safe. Don't panic when you have a wet dream. Rather be happy, because you know it's only telling you that you're on the right path and you are a full how do I say it, your scrotum is full per se. It needs a release, and that's just the way of taking itself. That's why when I hear people, all these doctors saying you have to bust a nut 21 times a month, I'm like, who the fuck are you, like, what the fuck are you saying, man, you know? Because it's not even, like, doesn't make sense. Your body has a natural way of taking care of itself. Then you are saying you're afraid of people getting cancer and prostrate. I've never seen, look, Einstein, all those people, they retain their seats for a very long time in their lifetime, you know, and all of them became successful and well-known people in this life, you know. And then you have people today with agendas that are telling you that you have to bust your nuts 21 times a month, you know. You should, only those with their eyes open can really see what is happening, you know. I watched a post on Instagram and all the guys were condemning somebody who was in an interview and said he's practicing semen retention, and that is why he looks young at the age of 50 something, you know. And everybody were just like laughing at him. Oh bro, you're so happy you're not getting some, you're I'm looking at them, I'm like, yo, get this fuck out of here, man. You know, but you can't blame them for being where they are at. And everybody is going to operate from the level of consciousness that they are at. So yes, be lucky, be happy that God was able to show you this. Look, this is the final point, man. There's nothing else outside of retention. Nothing beats retention, man. Look, it will come a point where you're not able to, like, how do I say, man, like, nothing else is pleasing to you except retaining your seed. Like, releasing it becomes a, how do I say it, man, you know. Before, when you were releasing, it was the normal, and semen retention was the not normal. Not that it's not normal. It was not a habit for you. Now semen retention is going to be a habit for you, and then releasing is now going to be the problem. So yes, keep on retaining, guys, and I love you. Stay safe and see you in my next video. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. And it's your boy, and I'm out. Ciao.